So much energy here in the house tonight. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world.
First up, we have the Machine from the United States of America. Against them, the Artist from Canada.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. We're trying to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. So imagine being right in there.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut misses. Nice counter shot. Good punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Perfect counter shot. This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Good work, that's it, now breathe.
Here we go, it's round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
punches coming from every angle. The defense failed them. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Just you've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
this confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round back. Take away that confidence and stop him in his tracks.
You were thinking. You were smart. You were loading up.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Good counter punching. That punch lands. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Tried to score with a jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That counter punch caught him clean. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the...
Yes, I like that.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Another scoring shot there. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. big time in the score.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
That's a god-awful round that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight, and you're much better than that guy.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Don't be looking at...
Get your boxing bag together and put him back in his place.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt.
Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing bag together, and get back out there.
And two straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing bag together.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They blocked the left there. Just misses with that uppercut. That jab misses. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back out there and win the...
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Now you go back out there and you win this round. Get your mind...
Will appear. Just get him on the end of the jab. You get
Get your shots up. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Let's start the 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. That jab won't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Misses with the straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. An uppercut does not score. He misses with that straight left. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. what the judges' scorecards read. There are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
And that guy, you're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on.
Landing your power shots.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice defense on that left uppercut. The straight right just misses. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Parries the right jab away. He blocks the uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Breathe. Breathe. Just get your...
I need to go back out there and he will win this round.
And there's the bell for round 8. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
They exchange punches. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What would you tell tell this guy he's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think
It's not over yet.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
this is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Just misses with that uppercut. How about that time counter shot? When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Holding nothing back here in the round. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same. Whoa, Johnny! The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? And the artist has been dropped. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to...
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
I tell you. Now, come on. You're way better than that.
And there's the bell for round 10. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. Through the straight left, but it won't score. You can't connect with that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. Good counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get...
This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
scores with the counter. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now they're going to find out.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Nope, that hook won't score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Get your boxing back together.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man.
And breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good.
Two straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused.
And there's the bell to start round 12. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little fade with him, pickpocket him.
Oh, misses. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Swing and a miss with that left hook. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
the sweetest thing. Yeah. I left all the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back, Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few.
Welcome to the very mysterious theatrical venue that is Cambrian Hall. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Sugar Ray Leonard. He's got a reach of 70 inches, and he stands 175. Sugar Ray Leonard, a 5-division world champion, welterweight, light middleweight, super middleweight, and light heavyweight. Caleb Sweet.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner From Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, a 5-division champ.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Todd, as a young man, this is the Mecca. This is the place you want to be. This is it.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And we're underway in round 1. This is the kind of fight you expect from 2 world-class elite middleweights. You don't want to trade shots. Catch and shoot. Perfect punch. Punch, counter punch. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. And he just misses with that jab. Looking to land the hook. They're both trying for a knockout. They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage.
That's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be tough.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Jab misses. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right.
There's the bell for round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punching. The perfect counter lands. Nice punch. No rest for the weary. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's bombs away. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. No rest for the weary. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards, going to need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
Here we go to the 4th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Caution being thrown to the wind. He threw a punch and just got countered. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? What a punch. It's all offense all the time. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. On to the 5th we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Nice counter shot. Can't land that jab. How about that time counter shot? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. That counter punch caught him clean. There's a counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Couldn't land that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great round, now relax. Stay focused. Don't
worry about it. You've been coasted for this entire fight.
just keep him on the end of that jab.
Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
These punches coming from every angle. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Nope, that uppercut does not score. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about planting that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their... And there's the bell for round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvellous, but some fighters were unbelievable.
Just misses with that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above.
Sugar Ray Leonard, can you believe it? Just got knocked down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think, right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Good work out there.
Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win.
And there's the bell for round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Missed with that right uppercut. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to... He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
That's lights out right there.
Are you okay? You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. They can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on without me pushing through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time, we already on the way. Better get themselves in line, thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Yeah. Spill venom out the side of my pores. We came to battle, we came for war. Digging in the mud, carry across the globe. No matter the weather, rain, sunny or snow. I guess all the sacrifice was worth it. The pain made perfect and gave me a purpose, yeah. And I still don't get no breaks. And you bout to learn why if you in my way. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get